We're going to practice the proof concepts and actual proofs. So the first step is, of course, like fill in your given statement. So in this 2-column, we have statements and then reasons. The first thing you want to do is take your given and plug it into like the first line or the first 2 lines. And that's what they did. They have their given right here. And then the proof statement is always going to go in the last line here. So triangle CAR congruent to CER, you put here. So just by doing that, if needed, you can just maximize your points and get like half of it done. Okay, so next step we're going to do is we're going to look at the given and like mark anything it gave us on this chart, because we're going to try to be getting to like side, 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 or side, or angle, side, angle. So we have to know what we're working with. So it says CE is congruent to AC. So make a mark here, CE congruent to AC. Then it says ER is congruent to AR. So segment ER is congruent to AR. Okay, I got side, side. I think it's going to be side, side, side because that shared side is in common. And if you're thinking that, you're right. The next step said is reflexive property. So we have to prove that CR is equal to itself because of reflexive property. So we just write CR is equal to CR. It already put the reason, reflexive property. And then from here, we have side, 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 side. So these triangles are congruent because of side, side, side. Like that. Okay. Then the next one. Okay, make sure they plug the given in. They did. They already put the proof statement here. Cool. So just like before, we're going to look at the given statement and make any marks on here. So it says R is the midpoint of AG, this segment here, and ET, this segment here. So since R is the midpoint, this would be equal to this in length. R is the midpoint, so then GR would be equal to RA. And then since R is the midpoint of ET, this would be equal to this. And so you might be able to see here, like it's probably going to be side angle side because vertical angles are equal. So here in these 2 reasons, it says definition of midpoint. So since R is the midpoint here, then GR is congruent to RA, which is what we marked. We're just writing it out now. Definition of midpoint, since R is the midpoint of ET, then ER is congruent to RT. And then it says triangle GRT is congruent to ARE. So I'm looking at what they're even talking about. GRT is this angle is equal to ARE. Okay, well, those are equal because they're vertical angles. So the reason here would be vertical angle theorem. And now to prove them congruent, I'm just looking at whether they have side, angle, or whatnot. So I see side, angle, side, side, angle, side. So the reason is side, angle, side. Sometimes they'll take it one step further though, and after you prove them congruent, they'll ask you for one more step. Okay, so they'll say, okay, they're congruent. Now we're going to say that angle T is equal to angle E. And the reason that you can now say that angle T is equal to angle E is because of corresponding parts of congruent triangles are congruent. So once you have them congruent, then you could say that all their parts are congruent. So you could take it one step further, and sometimes they will in the proofs. Yeah. Okay, next side, we're almost there. Okay, so now we're doing the proofs from scratch. So start with your given. So the given goes in these first 2 boxes. Let's see, we have AB congruent to BC, reason given. So if you're drag and dropping, it's just the given goes in the first line. Then the next one, AD congruent to CD, given. Okay, so we got that filled in. I'm also going to mark up my thing if I need to. Let's see, AB equal to BC, it's already marked. AD is equal to CD, it's already marked. I need to prove that these are congruent. So the next step, I'm going to do side, side, side. So this would be equal to itself because of reflexive property. BD is congruent to BD, reflexive property. And now I have side, 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 side. And that's the proof statement, triangle ABC, congruent to triangle CBD because of side, side, side. There's also some really good practice with this on Alex. So make sure you're doing that because it is on the test in the same format that you'll see on Alex. Okay, and then this here, given. I'm going to put the given in these two boxes. So first, AB congruent to BC, given. Then the next given, BD is an angle bisector of angle ABC. So BD is angle bisector of angle ABC. And that would be given. Okay, so then using the given, I'm going to mark this up. Let's see. AB is congruent to BC. They already put that there. BD is an angle bisector. So therefore, this angle will be the same as this. So I can say that angle 1 is equal to angle 2 because of definition of angle bisector. And so now I have side angle, and then the shared side would be equal to itself, and I can use reflexive property to prove that. So BD is congruent to BD because of reflexive property. Almost done. Okay, so now I have side angle, side, side angle, side. I can say that this statement is accurate because of side angle, side. Side angle, side, like that. And that is all. Okay, so your to-do list, there is homework on this on Schoology. So you're going to do homework on Schoology. And then if you finish that, then work on your weekly Alex or start your weekly Alex. Yes, you may. Let me turn this recording as well.